Hello, everyone. My name is Kelly T. Smith, and I'm the author of the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle Cards, and I am now also the author of the Guiding Light Oracle Cards that were just released on July 3rd. So I am so excited to be doing a reading with them using these cards from the app today. You can download the free version of this app at www.indie-goes.com. You can also find the download button for this on my website at www.intuitivelifecoachingwithkelly.com. So I just want to tell you a little bit about these cards. I'm so excited to share them with you. So we're just going to browse them a little. These cards are written similarly, but they're actually more, I would say that they are channeled, and they are just more, they're deeper messages. And the reason why they're deeper messages is because they're designed to really help you get in touch with that inner part of you that will empower you to make the changes that you need to make in life, and to also see why you are not making those changes. One of the hardest things in life, or to do in life for most people, is to change or make a change that's for your highest good, because a lot of people have beliefs set in place that keep them from believing that anything but their everyday norm is possible. And so these cards are designed to really help you break free from that limited way of thinking, to help you reach even further into soul expansion so that you can believe in infinite possibilities. And you can also see what might be standing in your way as far as you really allowing yourself to live life to the fullest. So I would say that they are the action cards. They're the cards that are going to help show you when you're on the right path. They're going to help show you deeper messages about what's keeping you from moving forward, or why you're stuck, or just sometimes we actually keep ourselves from being able to see what we're really doing to sabotage ourselves. And I think that these cards really bring the message very clearly about what it is that we're doing to ourselves that's keeping us or stuck or sabotaging our efforts to creating the life of our dreams. And I would definitely say these are manifesting cards. There are 68 cards in this deck, and I'm really excited for you to give them a try. And if you do, please do comment below and let me know what you think, or how your experience with them. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, so I'm going to do a 5-card reading to look at the energy of the week ahead. Okay, so we have a different spread than the Intuitive Life Coaching deck. As you can see, the first card is current energy. Then we have limited belief, soul lesson, inner guidance, and new possibilities. So let's look at the first card for this week's energy. Blessing in disguise. You're being asked to not prejudge your current set of circumstances. That card is always a reminder to tell us that when we feel like something fell through at the last minute, or something that we really hoped or something that just feels like it wasn't supposed to happen. It's really, we're going, what's going on here? That doesn't make sense. Or something that we were really looking forward to falls through at the last minute. The blessing in disguise card is about reminding you to let go, because something better is coming. Something better is coming. And if something is falling through at the last moment, or situations are, kind of falling apart or moving away from you, it is a blessing in disguise. And the limited belief is true love. At the core foundation of this relationship is the potential for true love. So this is the relationship card. And because it's in the limited belief card, I'm getting a lot of energy around relationship challenges. And I did feel that energy last week as well. But relationship challenges and just allowing ourselves to be open to the love that we deserve. The soul lesson is victim mentality. And the energy around this card is about taking ownership for the life you're creating and really helping you shift your perception about what's really happening to us, to you or us. Because with the victim mentality, we tend to see things as happening to us, and we don't realize that we are a part of that creation process. When we shift away from feeling victimized by life and all of the circumstances and things and people around us, then only then can we truly be empowered. So the victim mentality is helping us shift our perspective and kind of waking us up to let us know that we're doing a lot of complaining and not very much creating. So that's a really great card. And I'll read that in just a moment. And then the inner guidance card is a heavy heart. And the heavy heart card is all about releasing and purging old hurtful emotional wounds. So you might have, one of the messages that I'm getting this week is that you might also have some energy from past relationships that you're healing this week, or relationships that are in your current life, but things that you might have hidden or buried within you that you didn't know were actually still bothering you because you had to suppress them or repress them. All of that is coming up to be cleared this week. And then the new possibilities is you are worthy. So that tells me that as we maybe get some news that doesn't make sense, or kind of challenges where things are going for us, and we feel like maybe things are falling apart in some way, and then our relationships are being challenged, we have to really look at the energy that we're directing into the world that's creating these situations, which is the victim mentality card, and we're purging our emotional wounds this week, and the end result is you are worthy. Now, the you are worthy is a theme that is coming up right now for a lot of people, is that there's so many deep messages that I've been receiving this week for myself as well and others around me about really allowing ourselves to be who we are and not making excuses about it. But sometimes it's really hard to be who you are and not make excuses about it when you don't feel good enough to do the things you want to do. That shame or self-worth and worthiness is what is holding us back. But when we go through all these challenges and we are forced to look at our own stuff, then we can heal that worthiness or that self-worth stuff that is coming from within us. So blessing is in disguise as you're being asked to not prejudge your current set of circumstances. The situation is not what it seems. You may be surprised to find that you asked for something quite different than what you received. Your original reaction may be one of confusion as you ask, why? Why would this happen? This card comes to you to tell you that you might not think it's the right job opportunity, that you might not think it's the right job opportunity or even circumstance for you. You may feel as if the universe made a mistake. There may even be a situation that seemed to go terribly worse than what you had first imagined. It could even be a situation that fell through at the last minute and you believed it to be the answer to your prayers. Be careful not to judge the situation too soon. The universe makes no mistakes, and you did nothing wrong to attract the situation. In fact, this is a blessing in disguise. If you had plans that suddenly fell through at the last minute, know that this is for your highest good. If you have absolutely no control over this seemingly upsetting situation, it is time to allow and accept that there is a plan. Things are never as they seem, and this situation actually holds within it a surprise ending that will surely be a blessing in disguise. You're being asked to let go of all judgments and trust that the universe will deliver in the most unexpected ways. So, as I was reading that card, I was getting a lot of energy around entrepreneurship and career and just also relationships. It's really an all-encompassing thing. So whatever it is that we personally are working on this week, or that have really been working on or trying to create, if we felt like it was about ready to happen and then it didn't, that's because we aren't done doing the inner work yet, but that we are paving the way for even better things to come forward. The limiting belief card is true love. At the core foundation of this relationship is the potential for true love. Romance is in the air when this card arrives in your reading. Understand that you're co-creating with each other, and this means that you are a mirror for each other. You are a direct reflection of what each other needs to resolve within yourselves. Because of this, it may not always be a smooth ride, but it is one filled with passion and connection. The connection may not always feel as strong as it did in the beginning, but that does not mean that it is not there. The potential for sparks to fly and things to get exciting is definitely in the works between you and a romantic partnership. If your question is in regards to a partner, the answer to your question becomes dependent upon your willingness to see through the illusion, to work through your own inner conflict, and to see yourself as worthy of love. Let go of the needs to get something in return for your love. When you can love yourself unconditionally, you will also send that love to your relationship. See your partner as a reflection of yourself, the opposite version of you, and ask yourself, what is going on within my relationship that is a direct reflection of what is going on within me? This card is also a positive sign that if you have not met this person already, they are headed into your life and are already connected to you on a soul level. Whether or not they come into your life depends on your willingness to open your heart to receive the love that is on its way to you. So I was getting very, very loud intuitive guidance from our angels that because that card is in the limited belief, that means that we are working on believing that we're not worthy of love, that we're working on believing that we're not worthy, that right now we have a belief that says we're not worthy of a relationship with a person that can connect deeply on a deep level with us the way we feel we can. You know, that we feel like we love other people more than they love us back, and so we keep attracting those situations in our life. We're really clearing that, but also the message was around self-love, and in order to be worthy of a love from a partner, we have to first be worthy of love from within ourselves. We have to be loving ourselves. So a lot of energy around self-worth, because we have the You Are Worthy card, self-love, emotional wounds, and just another purging to allow us ourselves to really get in touch with who we truly are. The soul lesson for the energy of this week is that it's the victim mentality. So you're learning to understand that everything happens through you and not to you. When the victim mentality card shows up in your reading, it reminds you to see past the illusion. You may be feeling helpless in regards to a specific situation. All that is really needed for things to change directions is for you to change your perception. Your perception of why things are happening to you is keeping you stuck in feeling hopeless, and a feeling of hopelessness and helplessness. As long as you continue to look at the world in this way, things cannot change for you. It's time to shift your perception. Begin to understand that you are creating the world around you through the way you perceive the world. When you get stuck in a victim mentality way of thinking, you give away your power. You're no longer using your intention to create something new. You are, in essence, saying this situation is happening to me. I don't deserve it. I did nothing to create it, and therefore I am a victim to it. If you want to experience something new, you have to create something new with your intention. If you have found yourself in a series of unfortunate events, the good news is everything is getting ready to change for you. If you're willing to believe that everything happens through you and not to you, begin now to change the way you see the world around you. Be willing to take ownership for the things that are yours to take ownership for. Use your intention to create something new and let go of the illusion that you are trapped and things cannot get better. They can and they will as soon as you change your perception. And our inner guidance for this week is a heavy heart. Take time to nurture your emotional wounds. There's a feeling of sadness around you. This card comes to you today to help you reconnect with your heart center. It is not only okay to grieve, it is an important part of the healing process. Grieving is when we allow ourselves to long for something that was and process something that affected us on a very deep level. When we shut down by turning off our feelings, we become numb to the pain and we begin to become numb to life in general. This is when we build a layer of protection around our hearts to keep from getting hurt. This layer of protection can sometimes keep love from going out, and at the same time, it keeps love from coming in. Love is the essence of all of life. It is the connection that each person is yearning for. When we cut ourselves off from it, it becomes bleak. Life becomes bleak, hopeless, and gray. Your angels and guides are coming forth to acknowledge your pain and to guide you through it. Through acknowledging your pain, you can awaken. You will experience life in a different way, and of course, life will never be the same. It is through our own pain that we learn to cultivate compassion and self-awareness. Ask yourself, how do I feel? What do I need to know to release this heaviness that is present in my heart? You may feel the need to cry, or you may even feel the need to get angry. Allow whatever you feel to come forward and just be present with it. Do not judge it, just allow. You're getting ready to experience a heart opening that will help you to unconditionally love yourself and others in such a way that will bring a new meaning to your life as you know it. Again, a big relationship card, the heavy heart, but also another self-love card and just letting go of the past. And a new possibilities, the final card is you are worthy. You may be feeling unworthy, unloved, and undeserving. Wow, such a big theme this week. You are currently purging old wounds that keep you feeling like no matter what you do, it is never enough, and that you are never enough. These feelings are projecting this energy out into the universe and creating experiences that continue to validate your feelings of unworthiness. It's time to heal this confusion within your heart and release past experiences that keep these feelings alive. It's not your relationships that make you feel unworthy. It is your belief that somehow you're damaged, that you are flawed, and that you will never be good enough. It is time to ask yourself, what is it that you're not good enough for? What are you measuring this belief against? Who are you comparing yourself to? This card comes to you today to remind you of who you really are. You are a beautiful expression of divine light and love. You are perfect just the way you are. You need not try to be anything but the magnificent soul that you are. Everything you are and everything you do has its own vibration. You cannot possibly be like anyone else because your energy and soul vibration is unique to you. It is time for you to embrace what is unique about you. You must love everything about you that makes you special and different from everyone else around you. You do things differently, you look different, and you are different because you are like no other. Not only are you enough, but you are special and perfect just the way you are. Okay, everyone, so thank you so much for joining me for this week's Oracle card reading with the Guiding Light Oracle cards. And once again, you can find them at www.indie goes.com. I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you.